Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. After a mild start in the Australian dollar yesterday, the overnight price action has managed to post a further close this morning in New York after rebounding off 76.02. In light of the current pattern, the market is attempting to restore its bullishness. As it now clears the resistance of 76.25, looks towards the next target of 76.75. It is viewed that from the technical implications that this level will fail from the challenge, and I do expect to see the market turn around and look down towards the initial support of 76.05 with the next target beneath at 75.70. Looking at the broader pattern on Euro, you can see here that I've highlighted the fact that over 85, which looks very much likely now to give, could see a move on towards 115.30 to 35 to 75 to 80. These levels over the last 2 years were rejection points. It is viewed towards there that supply will return and look back towards the downside with the support seen at 113.80 to 113.15.30. Now, what started the weak US dollar overnight was the fact that the further political saga this time around from Donald Trump Jr., who recently tweeted out the email chain between him and Robert Goldstone. In an email, Robert Goldstone, a former British journalist who worked for the daily newspaper and radio station in London, said that he received a phone call from the Russian businessman who claimed to have official documents and information that could incriminate Hillary Clinton and her dealings with Russia. Also, what weakened the dollar overnight was from the Fed Governor Lael Brainard. Her dovish comments did weaken the dollar further, but also we do have to come this week. It's the awaited speech from Fed Chairwoman Janet Yellen, whose testimony on monetary policy could give some light to support a dollar coming through to a bullish side. This is why I feel the current advance could be a bull trap and see the market reject that 115, above that 115 handle. Also to come this week is the US data on inflation and retail sales, which could stir things up even more. Now, my call on $EM was very much to the fact that I was very concerned about a rejection from that 114.5 May highs. We've seen that. Now taking on the challenge to the downside is looking towards that uptrend, which is nearly broken at 113.55. I feel and view the fact that the market is turning to the downside, and with the US dollar weakness coming overnight, could see a move to 113.55. And one's clearly broken towards 112.70, and with a base now holding at 111.80, which is where I feel the market bulls will return. Well, the sterling has resumed its negative bias, with the market now looking towards a target of 127.70 and reassess from there. Any advances on the day should find resistance around 129.30-35. Moving on to gold, the market is clearly showing further upside potential, with the bullish divergence seen from the stochastic now gives an increase on towards a target holding at 1,224.25 to 1,229.32 and reassess from there. Any pullback should find support on the day at 1,212. And to wrap up with oil, well, the market has rebounded off that level of 43.70 and now looking towards the next target, which holds at 45.90 figure. A break above there could give further scope to the upside and look towards 46.80-85 before turning around. Do be a little bit cautious from the bull side, as I feel this market will foul towards that top side and eventually fall back to the downside. And beneath $43.70 brings in a target of 41.50. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.